Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to share my experience at the Lock and Lean 101 class, so stick around. Welcome to the Nova Slow Speed channel, everyone. My name is Brad, and today I'm going to be giving you an inside look at the Lock and Lean 101 class that I took in Leesport, Pennsylvania. First, I want to start off by introducing the instructors, Dave Fairley and Wade Smith. Next, I would like to introduce the students. First, we have Chad. Sorry, Chad, don't remember your last name. We had John Forey, Hershey, Pennsylvania. We had Joe Coloshi from Florida, who I actually had met earlier this year down at the Destination Daytona Rodeo. Of course, Cone Camper Mark Harris, as well as myself. There was also a sixth student that decided that this was not his time for the class. Got in a little bit over his head, he felt like, so he was going to come back at a later date and time for private lessons. Okay, now that we know who everybody is, let's hop right into the class. Day one started out with 3 hours of classroom time, where we were educated on the techniques that we were expected to learn and use for the next 3 days on the range. For the first exercise, we were not allowed to use our brakes and had to modulate our speed using only the clutch. After a while, they started to add cones, and we were eventually given the right to use our brakes again. I won't say much else except for the way they build on this exercise helps you pick up and progress quickly with the techniques that they are teaching you. We later used this same exercise for left and right hand turns from a stop.
Look, you did it.
We then finished out day one with the 20-foot U-turn exercise, which isn't too bad, but in order to pass this class, you must be able to successfully do an 18-foot U-turn, as well as a lot of other challenging exercises. One more thing that I would like to add is that these instructors care immensely about the students and their experience in the class. Mark was having mechanical issues with his motor, and they put him on one of theirs and offered to bring a slightly used replacement part for him to install on his motor the next day. Talk about above and beyond. You want to know what's funny, Mark?
What?
You want to know what's funny?
What?
When you walk around and talk for 5 minutes thinking that you're recording yourself and
You're not.
you're not. I guess we call that the test run. Good morning, everyone. Today is day 2 of the Lock and Lean 101 class. It's a 3-day class, 3 8-hour days. We're taking it up here in Leesport, Pennsylvania, with the great instructors Wade and David. I wanted to also thank them for giving me this opportunity to bring you guys a little bit of the lock and lean experience from a student's point of view. So I'm very appreciative of that. But other than that, we're here 5:30 in the morning. Class doesn't start until 8 o'clock, but Mark's going to be swapping out his clutch because he put a Screaming Eagle clutch in there because that was all that he could get, and they're not particularly the best for slow speed activities. So I'm going to swap it out with one of the instructors has a spare clutch, a used clutch, so swap it out and see if he can get some better performance out of his motorcycle. So I guess I'll log back in later, guys. Day 2 was probably the funnest day as well as the longest day. Not to mention it was extremely hot on the days that we were there, so that definitely made it feel a little longer. As you can see here, we started with the keyhole exercise, where they gave us 2 confined space turning techniques to use to attack the exercise. I'm not going to go into detail about that, but their guidance made the exercise much easier. One thing I would like to mention is the advantages of taking a 3-day training over a 1-day training. I've taken many single-day classes, and I have learned, enjoyed, and benefited greatly from those classes. There's just something special about being fully immersed and committed in a class for 3 days that really helps hammer home the techniques that they are teaching you. This was probably my favorite exercise in the whole class due to how fun the instructors made it.
Get off the bike! Get off the fucking bike now! Get me on there! Get out of the goddamn way! Get out of the way!
If you're familiar with the break and escape exercise, this is basically just the escape part of the exercise.
Go, 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 go!
So after those shenanigans, we finished up the rest of the day with a 19-foot U-turn, 18-foot U-turn, and an open free practice on everything that we had covered in the class up to that point.
I didn't even see it.
That's all right. All right, everyone. So we're wrapping up with day 2. It was a long, hot, and tiring day. Put in a lot of work today. Felt like we made a lot of forward progression with our skills. Everyone in the group did, all 5 of us. Right now we're in the middle of our cool down lap. Just had a free practice. We got the chance to practice all the exercise that we have worked on to this point. And now we are parking as one, the lock and lean way. Motors off!
Side stands down.
Side stands down.
Lock and lean left.
Lock and lean left.
Dismount.
Dismount. So, after we got warmed up on day 3, we jumped into the final exercise, which was the offset cone weave. There wasn't anything particularly hard about this weave, but the point of the exercise was for us to apex it a certain way, which you typically wouldn't think to do, but basically it showed us another way to approach the exercise. After we finished with this exercise, we were given an hour of free practice to work out any kinks that we may have had left before the final testing. I can't tell you if this class is for you, But I can tell you, if you're looking to take your skills to the next level, lock and lean is probably one of the best options out there. This by far is the best class I have ever taken. Even if I didn't pass, I still would have been extremely happy with my experience at the Lock and Lean 101. And I think all of us can say that this program has made us more confident and skilled riders. And I look forward to many more years training with Ben and his team. And thank you again, David and Wade, for putting on such a great class.